As most members of the rhythm game community know, the creation and exporting of arcade rhythm games is almost exclusive to East Asia, especially Japan. As hand arcade rhythm games go, all of Konami's Bemani games and all of Sega's Perform My games are produced in Japan and are imported very minimally around the world. And while a few hand arcade rhythm games come from Korea, such as Easy2DJ, Sabin Soundstar, and DJ Max Technica, those games never really expanded outside of the region they were created in. Also, unfortunately, none of them are alive anymore. On the other hand, dance games have a bit more worldwide reach. Dance Dance Revolution, despite being from and popular in Japan, has made itself a staple in pop culture worldwide and helped popularize the concept of rhythm games in the Western world. Pump It Up is developed and played in Korea, but it also has a notable fanbase in Southeast Asia and Latin America. And In the Groove, while having a primary following in North America, is practically a home game nowadays. Anyone in the world with DDR ITG pads, an LTEC, a soft mat, a plywood with 4 sensors and an Arduino can download Stepmania, song packs, and participate in events. There is one dance game, however, which, despite having an active fanbase and being updated regularly, is not talked about as much, at least not on the English-speaking internet. Today I'm going to be talking about the Chinese dance game 3DDX. Dance Superstation. E5 Online? It looks like I got the name wrong, but I'm sure I've seen all 3 of those names when researching. I guess it's nothing. I would never foreshadow anything in a YouTube video. Today I'm going to be talking about whatever the name of this game is, everything I could find about it, and the player base that still exists today. Okay, so the machine is pretty interesting. The pads consist of 4 diagonal arrows in a center panel. Oh, it doesn't have a center panel? It does? Well, it has 4 arrows and sometimes a center panel, as well as 4 up, down, left, right arrows to represent motion sensing on the pad. Oh, just kidding. I guess the sensors are on the top part of the Wait, this one doesn't have it. Well, for gameplay, the machine has 1 giant LCD, and for menu navigation, the game has a touch. Oh, come on! Okay, to properly explain this game, or games, I'm gonna have to split what I talk about into 3 different parts. Because this game is actually 3 different games that run on different hardware, engines, and cabinets. From research, the English-speaking internet lumps these games into one, and for good reason. This game gives VJ a run for its money in terms of obscurity. Watch my video about that game, by the way. So now that we are separating the games, let's start with what we absolutely know is called 3DDX. "3DDX", the original 1998 version, otherwise known as D-Tech, was actually developed and released by a Korean arcade game developer called NGG Entertainment. The controls of this game consist of 4 arrow panels and 4 motion sensors in the cardinal directions. The reason I really wanted to talk about this game was due to this video that I found showcasing people playing the game. In said video, there's a link to a website, nggworld.com. Obviously, the site is long gone, who would have guessed? But thanks to the Wayback Machine, we can see what it used to look like, and... Alright, nggworld.com. Let's go back to the earliest we can go. Oh, yes. What is the latest one we can find? Oh, this is definitely not NGG World. This is a whole new thing. Let's just go to like the most popular one. NGG, where dreams come true. Let's go to Dance Station 3DDX. 3DDX. Oh, this is perfect. A lot of this is like super dead links. Let me try and find a version that has all of these. What is this? Notice. Multi-paradigm and lovely creative employee. Who's that guy in the back? That is a scary ass penguin. Oh, I don't like that. I could have sworn there was one in here that had all of the links working. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, okay, so there is stuff we can like pick from this. Oh, why is it like dead? Oh, there must have been a background. Pentium 3 20. Yeah, this sounds about right for the time. Oh, characters. Oh my god. I saw these characters in the video. If you look at the end, you can see the characters, and they look kind of scary. Okay, so we've got Channy? Jenny. Oh, they have separate links. Oh, Oh, that probably means schoolgirl. Okay, so schoolgirl, schoolboy, that checks out. Fack. My favorite Eminem song. Oh, it's Dream. It's Clay. Bank. His name is Bank. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Oh, this guy finally loaded. Man. Alright, so those are our Dance Station 3DDX characters. Okay, what is scenario? Hang on, I'm gonna zoom this out. Oh, okay. Okay, let's do a story one. Don't tell me there's a story. A banker's sorrow. Oh, wait, we're getting dream lore. Even though you are under a lot of pressure, you must always have a smile on your face. Is a banker ... The bankers had a genuine laugh while dancing with the genie. I'm looking forward to it. So it's like, he really does wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. Okay, stage 2. Unity of factory workers. The factory workers who also appear in the opening labor exploited dangerous and dirty and difficult conditions. Oh my gosh. Alright, stage 3. Corrupt who are the center of all oppression. They're dancing with Channy. Oh, that's the guy. The world can live through socialism rather than oppression. So true. This isn't just a dancing game. This is a story about anti-capitalism. Step in song. Oh, a song list. Oh, is this a... Yes! This is a caution, don't bother me. But yeah, so that's fun. Oh. I'm so surprised that Internet Archive actually archived that. Oh, they spelt genie wrong. Jenny in a bottle. Wait, oh, this is the one in the trailer. Well, that's very fun. Okay, so this person on the video, I'm looking at it and I'm listening to the song that we were just listening to. And this person has the audacity to tell us that this song wasn't even in the game, but the website literally says it. And the website literally gave me the audio file, so how about now? How about them apples? Hidden. Oh, speed codes. Oh, you have to do codes with the motion sensing. I'm sure that worked really well. Oh, okay, screenshot. Oh, this game looks so good. Okay, well, it's only giving us 2. News and event. Oh. Also, I like the gray that they put. Oh, this is a person complaining that their local cabinet hasn't gotten an upgrade. So it looks like they sent out upgrade kits, and this is just fun to go through, even though the website doesn't exist anymore. It's still fun to go through it and see that there was at least a little bit of a fan base, I guess. Oh my god. That was so good. I'm so glad the 3DDX cast came together and destroyed corruption with the power of socialism and dance. Sometime between April and July of
2004,
NGGWorld.com stopped redirecting to its own site and started redirecting to a different one named Bulbada.net. From the looks of it, this seems to be an old news site unaffiliated with any sort of dance gaming, so it's likely this time frame in
2004
was when NGG went out of business, stopped paying for the nggworld.com domain, and then the URL got bought out by this Bulbada company. A bit off topic, but the Wayback Machine is honestly so good when it comes to weird websites like this. We're able to uncover interesting site after interesting site, and how these sites crumble and get taken over by other sites, and then that site suffers the same fate. Like taking a closer look at that Bulbada website. It apparently lasted up to 2016, and while it's charming that the website stuck with its Internet 1.0 aesthetic, it's a bit sad to see the recent news section go from constantly overflowing, to only a few updates, to nothing, and then to oblivion. Okay, back to NGG going out of business. Websites that used to sell these cabinets list NGG's address, which is now either under construction or an Outback Steakhouse. And once NGG went out of business, it can only be assumed that they sold the design/idea to a Chinese company, as the game's audience would move westward. What you are looking at right now is what many sites call Dance Superstation, or Passional. Oh my god, why do these games have so many billion other names? Dance Superstation, or DSS as I'm gonna call it from here on out, is developed by a Chinese company named Easy2Dancer, not to be confused with the other motion sensing Korean dance game of the same name. Out of the two Chinese games we're looking at, this one is the most faithful to the original Korean game, as it lacks a center panel and seemingly uses a similar UI. The main difference between DSS and 3DDX is that you can still buy a DSS cabinet from all sorts of manufacturers. I'm gonna be totally honest though, I have no idea what the most recent DSS is. Every video I've seen is a weird new version that looks like Pump It Up NX's brother or something. Also, speaking of Pump It Up, here's someone playing 3 PIU originals, Vuk, Beat of the War, and Solitary on the Remix difficulty. Funny thing about this chart though is that they don't use any of the backgrounds made for the 3 songs. They use like a never-ending loop from like an anime, or like it looks like a compilation of anime. And I don't recognize any of these because the video is filmed on a toaster. Lastly, we are brought to eDance to Fame, or E5 Online. I'm just gonna call it E5. E5 is developed by the same company behind DSS, Easy2Dancer. E5 provides a few updates to the last 2 games, like actual HD support instead of stretching the SD video like DSS, and of course, a center panel. This is also the first game with online connectivity, boasting card and USB accounts and online leaderboards. There are 3 types of cabinets for this game. The doubles cabinet, the type we've seen the entire time, the solo cabinet, a Paradise-esque cabinet which only has support for singles charts, has no USB, and shifts the arrow field to the center, and the offline cabinet, the same thing as the doubles cabinet except without any online functionality, which for some reason also doesn't have USB support either. So for any doubles cabinet you stumble across, you either get both card and USB, or you get nothing. Damn, imagine having 2 different versions of an arcade cabinet where only one has all the cool updates and stuff. Never mind. One thing E5 has over every other game previously mentioned is a somewhat active player base. Not in North America or anything. To find this player base, you'll have to look on the Chinese internet. And although there's some E5 content on YouTube, the place you're gonna have the best luck with is probably Bilibili. For those unaware, Bilibili is a video sharing website popular in China, based heavily on the Japanese video sharing website Nico Nico. Looking on the website, we can see some more looks at this cabinet as well as the game's UI and menus. What's cool about this game is that despite being a modern dance game, freestyle is very much cherished and is clearly a very important part of the game. It's very similar to old Pump It Up culture, where freestyle and using the charts as basis for performance, and the new age stepping and accuracy based gameplay, known officially as speed, are separated into their own categories and competitions. In fact, E5 uses the specific terminology of freestyle and speed, just like Pump. Also, while looking at this video, we can see that co-op is an official mode in this game. Here's 2 people playing it. Moving on, what's funny about E5 is that most of the English documentation for this game is seemingly of a game that's not E5. It's called D-Dance Master, and although it isn't mentioned on the Outfox wiki, the one source I've seen that has like an actual timeline of these games, I assume it's a predecessor to E5 made by Easy2Dancer, due to both games' cabinets sharing many similarities, and the gameplay layout and a few GUI elements from both games being identical. I've also seen it referred to as a prototype for E5, so that might be the case too. Also, funny thing about D-Dance, the song select music is ripped directly from PIU Pro. Every video from English speakers I've seen is displaying D-Dance, while most recent videos on Bilibili are playing E5, implying E5 is the most common updated version that is rarely imported outside of China. One thing about E5 is that the game supports edit charts. While I have no idea how edits are brought into the game, I know that the software is called Dancer Studio. I managed to find and download the software, but it requires you to make an account to access anything, and to make an account, you have to type in a phone number. I tried mine and I never got sent anything. I assume you need a Chinese number for it, something I do not have. The QR code didn't work either. Luckily, there's plenty of footage of people using the client, some I'm showing right now. I'll put a download link in the description. If anyone has a Chinese phone number, then go right ahead and let me know in the comments how it works. So that's 3DDX, and Dance Superstation, and E5 Online, and D-Dance, and Passion. I'm sorry I can't really show anything further. These games are extremely rare outside of China, and it's not like anyone is scrambling to leak any data. It's not like anyone is stealing security dongles or anything for this game. Though from research I found out that 3DDX and E5 run on PC, and I doubt there's any crazy encryption. I assume Dance Superstation also runs on PC, and actually, looking back at the footage, I can make out some familiar text in the middle. Autoplay. Come to think of it, this kind of feels like some weird Stepmania 3.9 theme. Outfox right now supports 3DDX, but Outfox obviously wasn't a thing in 2008. Oh hey, Planet Clue uploaded the game's menu BGM, a weird old Chinese game based in Stepmania 3.9. Here we go. I'm assuming the link goes to a listing for a cabinet? No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did anyone even find this?
Okay, let's see.
Alright. Ow. There's only 2 songs. Oh my god. So let's do it. Oh, options. Okay. Then okay, it's just old Stepmania options. Let's do it. I'm about to win so hard. This game is so off sync. Oh my god. Another swear word? Oh shit. I'm actually winning. I'm actually losing. Yeah, give me that A. Oh, it did give me the A+. Gave me the A. Well, needless to say, I am the best 3DDX player in the world. All right, now let's get regular default theme. Let's see if it's just the Stepmania 3.9 theme. Hard. The hardest players and the players. Okay, so yeah, there's only 2 songs. Alright, turn options. Oh hey, I got actual options now. For some reason the 3DDX was like chopping it down. Right, let's see if we can make an edit. See, I wanna like make a sim file for this game. We're gonna be the first person for like 15 years to make a sim file this game. Okay, I've calculated. It is ready. Okay, I'm ready to share my creation to the world. But I'm not sure if I want to do it on the keyboard because, I mean, that's not really fun. Like, I kind of want to, like, go to a cabinet, but I can't. But I think I have the next best thing. Okay, I've set up my LTEC to be like a 3DDX, and then I have this Joy-Con here, and I've mapped these buttons to the motion sensing. That way, even though I don't have motion sensors on my pad, obviously, I can like almost do it. Sorry this is like a terrible filming angle, by the way. My laptop is not powerful enough for OBS. See if we can actually get a pass on this. Yay. Moral of the story, I'm the best 3D player in the world. Yeah. It's confirmed. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me to yet another rhythm game rabbit hole. I'm glad I was able to cover a dance game this time, as although I love all rhythm games, dance games are just a little closer to my heart. A link to videos and sources I used will be in the description below. I'd like to thank primarily SPV Laboratories for inspiring me to make this video with his segment about E5 and his 100 favorite dance game videos. In that segment, he also shows the Chinese name of the game, which allowed me to actually make my way onto the Chinese internet because I don't speak Chinese. I'd also like to thank anyone who has documented this game at all. I'd like to thank the folks at Baidu Baike for information on specifics of this game. Which editors know, now I'm realizing this is kind of like thanking Wikipedia, but it looks like the primary author is
西汉少王
which translates to Hip Hop King. I'd like to thank Squirrel and MKNK from the Outfox Wiki for providing a slew of info. And I'd like to thank just anyone who's recorded gameplay of these videos. And also, if you've played any of these games on the official cabinets, know anything I didn't cover, or maybe you know or are someone in the community, please comment below. I want to hear your experiences with this game. Alright, that's enough for me. Have a good day, evening, night, and I'll see y'all on the dance floor.